This video has the internet in a frenzy, and now fans are convinced it's the final nail in the coffin for Cardi B and Offset's marriage. If you've been following their roller coaster of a relationship, then you already know it's been one of the most unpredictable love stories in hip-hop history. But this latest drama? It might just be the breaking point that finally ended it. Buckle up, because we're diving deep into the footage that has the world in a chokehold, footage that might just explain what finally shattered Cardi B and Offset's explosive relationship. From steamy makeups to messy public fallouts, their love story has never been short on drama. Remember when they went live on Instagram doing things so suggestive it had the entire internet clutching its pearls? That was just the tip of the iceberg. Now, this latest leak could be the final piece of the puzzle behind their most recent and possibly final split. Offset didn't hold back. He quickly hopped on Instagram Live, trying to shut the rumors down before they spiraled any further. With fans flooding his comments and blogs eating up the drama, Offset claimed there was nothing romantic going on between him and Pretty Reds. He said the outing was just casual, denying any intimate history between them and insisting she was just part of a larger group he was hanging out with that night. But the damage was already done. Social media wasn't buying it. The body language, the whispers, the timing, everything felt off. And fans who followed Cardi and Offset's roller coaster love story weren't ready to give him another benefit of the doubt. People pointed out that this was eerily similar to past moments where Offset got caught slipping, only to spin it later with denial or deflection. And what made it worse? The timing. Cardi had just been seen on her own glow-up journey, hitting red carpets solo and subtly reclaiming her independence. The energy was shifting. Fans even noticed she'd stopped posting about Offset altogether weeks before the Vegas incident. The distance was already visible. And then this footage dropped like gasoline on an already smoldering fire. While Offset was trying to convince the world there was no scandal, Cardi was moving in silence. No statements. No interviews. Just that chilling unfollow and deletion spree that always signals something's gone left in celebrity land. By the time her team confirmed the divorce filing on August 1st, fans already knew it was deeper than growing apart. And honestly, the Pretty Reds moment might have just been the final straw. What started as a casual night at the casino has now snowballed into a PR nightmare, another cheating rumor, and the official unraveling of one of hip-hop's most headline-making marriages. Stay tuned, because if there's one thing we know about Cardi and Offset, it's that the drama never ends quietly. That wasn't the end of it. Offset also fired back in the comment section of an Instagram gossip account. Frustrated by the speculation, he angrily wrote, "People really need to do their research. I'm at a public place gambling at a casino with a married 8-month pregnant woman. WTF, I look like being outside publicly cheating?" SMD. Pretty Reds, on her part, also addressed the situation. She posted a lengthy statement on her Instagram story explaining that she and Offset have been friends for years and that she was actually pregnant with her late husband's child. In her story, she wrote, "It's completely crazy that I even have to do this. Please, if not for me, please respect my late husband. I'm just beginning to grieve. Having a night out with my family is definitely not an opportunity for clickbait. I'm carrying the last gift my husband will give this earth. All I want is peace. If you're looking for a story, there's nothing to see here. Please respect all families involved. Y'all make up things not caring about the impact. Please stop. I'm pregnant as well. You people are sick out here." Despite the denials from all parties involved, the internet remained divided. Some fans believed Offset and Pretty Reds, while others were convinced there was more to the story. The reason why so many people are deeply invested in Cardi B and Offset's relationship is the very public nature of their romance from the start. Cardi B and Offset's relationship began in the vibrant and fast-paced world of the music industry. It was early 2017 when these two powerhouse artists first crossed paths. Cardi-born Belcalis Marlenis Almanzar was making waves with her breakout single Bodak Yellow, while Offset-born Kiari Kendall Cephas was riding high on the success of Migos' hit Bad and Bougie. Their first meeting took place at an industry event, a setting where stars often collide and sparks can fly. Cardi B and Offset were introduced by mutual friends, and the chemistry between them was immediate. Offset was captivated by Cardi's bold personality and undeniable talent, while Cardi was drawn to Offset's charisma and musical prowess. This initial encounter left a lasting impression on both artists, and it wasn't long before they started spending more time together. The first public appearance that fueled rumors of their budding romance was at the Super Bowl in February 2017. Cardi B and Offset were spotted sitting together, laughing, and enjoying the game.
Our love for each other, but things just haven't been working out between us for a long time, and it's nobody's fault. It's just like, I guess we grew out of love, but we're not together anymore.
Their December 2018 breakup announcement sent shockwaves through social media. Cardi B posted a video late at night, looking calm but tired, as she explained that she and Offset were no longer together. She emphasized that it wasn't because of bad blood or fighting, but that they had simply fallen out of love. The timing and tone of her message caught fans off guard, especially after all the ups and downs they had already weathered. But Offset wasn't ready to let go that easily. Just days after Cardi's announcement, Offset launched a very public campaign to win her back, pulling out all the stops. At one of Cardi's major performances at Rolling Loud Festival in Los Angeles, Offset interrupted her set by walking on stage with flowers, signs reading, "Take me back, Cardi," and a whole display crew in tow. It was one of the boldest and most criticized apology stunts hip-hop had seen in a while. Cardi looked visibly uncomfortable and didn't accept the gesture on stage, leaving Offset to exit empty-handed. Social media quickly split into camps. Some fans praised Offset for fighting for his family, while others dragged him for ambushing Cardi during a moment that should have been hers alone. Still, behind the scenes, Cardi admitted in interviews later that she appreciated the effort. The couple eventually reconciled, and by early 2019, they were seen together again, working on their marriage. But this was far from the final act in their turbulent relationship. Over the years, cheating allegations would pop up again, sometimes with women going public, sometimes with leaked messages or grainy videos. Each time, Cardi seemed to wrestle with the decision to stay or leave. And every time she decided to stay, she made it clear that it was on her terms, not because she was weak, but because she believed in fighting for her family. That said, fans never forgot. Every mistake Offset made left a mark not just on their relationship, but on the way the public viewed them as a couple. Each scandal chipped away at the fairy tale image they once projected. The neck tattoo, the grand gestures, even the music they made together. None of it could fully erase the trauma their relationship seemed to continuously absorb. Which brings us to today. With Pretty Red's mom claiming Offset was still in contact with her daughter, the rumors about FaceTime calls, and the leaked footage from the Vegas casino, it seems like Cardi's finally had enough. This wasn't just another tabloid headline. It was betrayal layered with disrespect, and it happened right when she was entering another chapter in her life. Carrying a child alone, Cardi's pregnancy announcement felt less like a celebration and more like a declaration of strength. The red dress, the rooftop, the poetic caption, it was her way of reminding everyone, especially Offset, that she doesn't need a man to define her worth or her motherhood. Now fans are watching closely. Will Cardi truly close the chapter on Offset once and for all? Or is this yet another dramatic pause in their never-ending saga? Either way, one thing's for sure. This story is far from over. And Cardi B is writing her own narrative, this time one powerful Instagram post at a time. Some teams may have been hesitant to offer a large contract to a player coming off a serious injury. New England still went ahead and signed Stefon Diggs to a major deal. However, reports have since emerged suggesting that the Patriots may be considering cutting Diggs before he even plays a single snap. Sources indicate that Diggs' contract with the Patriots may not be fully valid until he passes a comprehensive physical fitness test, as confirmed by the team's physician. This gives the organization an exit strategy, especially since a doctor on the team's payroll might determine that his knee hasn't fully healed. There's also a clause in Diggs' contract that prohibits him from engaging in any illegal, unlawful, or immoral behavior. A recent video showing Diggs handling a pink powder on a boat could be used by the Patriots to invoke that clause if the powder is confirmed to be an illegal street drug. The substance, believed to be the so-called pink coke, or Tussie, is a risky mix of psychoactive chemicals dyed pink to attract partygoers. This drug reportedly gained attention after being linked to several high-profile celebrity parties, including those connected to Diddy. Despite the controversy, Diggs has rejoined his teammates. Coach Mike Vrabel has kept tight-lipped about any private conversations he's had with the wide receiver. No details have emerged about the contents of the bag Diggs was seen handing to women in the video, and for now, the team's management has remained silent. The NFL has also not issued any official comment. Diggs' off-field drama comes less than a year after rumors of a relationship with Cardi B began circulating. Compared to Diggs, Offset is starting to look like a saint in the public eye. Though Diggs has a well-documented history of romantic entanglements, his alleged involvement with Cardi B seems to have escalated the chaos. In response to the latest controversy and its potential impact on his career, Cardi B shared a video on social media showing her and Diggs together, which some interpret as a show of support. Stefon Diggs has recently been making headlines for all the wrong reasons. While his rumor relationship with Cardi B continues to stir interest, the growing off-field issues are becoming a serious distraction for the Patriots, who just made a sizable investment in him. The question now is, how long can the Patriots tolerate the ongoing drama before they decide to walk away from the deal? With the scandals mounting, the team's patience might soon run out. What do you think about the situation? Will the Patriots stick by Diggs? Or are we witnessing the beginning of the end? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below, and as always, thanks for watching. She said, "People thought I left because of cheating. But that wasn't the reason. I left to save my sanity." And if you really pay attention to her old lyrics, this isn't anything new. Even 7 years ago, Cardi was warning us. Remember when she dropped "Be careful with me"? That was basically her begging Offset to stop playing with her heart. But here's the part that really set Offset off. Right after the breakup, Cardi made things official with Stefon Diggs. Fans were quick to notice that her son, Wave, suddenly had the same braided hairstyle as Diggs. Was it a coincidence? Offset didn't think so. He went on Twitter and posted, "Now would somebody die for playing with my son?" But here's the twist. Cardi already saw this coming. In a past interview, she said, "I might pull a P move, something clean, something classy, something that puts me in control." So, was Wave's hairstyle and the timing of her post just a petty PR rollout? Maybe. But what it really did was send a clear message to Offset. He doesn't control the narrative anymore. Meanwhile, Stefon Diggs stayed mostly silent. But his timing spoke volumes. Right as the drama exploded, Diggs posted a moody, black and white photo of himself catching a football to his Instagram story. No caption, no location, just vibes. While fans were busy celebrating Cardi and Diggs' rumored romance, the Patriots organization wasn't exactly impressed. Diggs had skipped NFL-organized team activities, and coach Mike Vrabel reportedly wasn't thrilled he missed them to attend a yacht party with Cardi. Now the NFL is watching. The blogs are watching. Offset is watching too. And Cardi? She's just getting started. Let's be honest for a second. Offset hasn't dropped any major music in months. Instead of trending for a hot new track, he's making headlines for allegedly requesting spousal support, deleting his socials after a hairstyle reveal, threatening to crash out, and facing deadbeat dad rumors. Even fans are asking, where's the music? Offset's brand is in free fall, and unless he makes a major comeback, musically or romantically, he risks being remembered not as a Migos legend, but as the ex who spiraled while his baby mama leveled up. But here's the wildest twist. Offset, reportedly worth $30 million, is asking for spousal support from Cardi, whose net worth is estimated at around $100 million. That move has people wondering, is this all part of a strategy? Because if he can't win her back, the next best thing might be controlling the situation legally, through custody, court battles, and public perception. He's flipping the script. She left me. I'm the victim. She's rich now, I deserve a cut. But Cardi saw it coming. In one of her past posts, she said, "He's going to try to play victim. I ain't stupid. I'm not falling for that." Her fans are riding with her all the way, and this saga? It's far from over. Offset might be playing chess, trying to win sympathy and shift blame. But Cardi's been through the fire. She came out glowing, and she's not afraid to call him out every step of the way. From deadbeat claims to theft, from suicide threats to social media meltdowns, Offset's empire is crumbling in real time. And if his own baby mama is now back supporting Cardi? Yeah, it's giving checkmate. And if you thought this was wild, just wait. The next update? It's probably going to be even crazier. So stay locked in. Like, comment below, and subscribe so you don't miss what happens next when Offset claps back in court and whether Stefon Diggs actually plans to adopt Wave. So, it seems she had known for a while that her BBL was no longer giving what it was supposed to. She had been trying to fix it, but unfortunately, it's not that easy to change. Somewhere along the line, it allegedly started to stink so badly that Stefon dumped her and went right back to his ex. In her defense, though, Stefon is pretty much just Offset too. He's also known to cheat. He's a big player and was even dumped by Young Miami because he couldn't stop playing the field. They had a thing going for a few weeks before Miami suddenly tweeted, "I can't fall in love with no man, young, rich, outside, and single." So, it looks like Stefon might have dumped Cardi sooner or later anyway, and the whole BBL stink thing might have just been an excuse for him to leave. But I've got to know, what do y'all think about this? You think Cardi really sat there and stank? Drop your thoughts and comments below. Just because she wanted to have a castle experience. Y'all, it's looking real messy between Cardi B and Stefon right now. And honestly, people clocked the signs way before they said anything. Y'all probably noticed Cardi wiped every picture of them off her page, including the steamy one where she basically confirmed they were an item a few weeks ago. And now the word going around is that it's done. They're over. And it's just wild how fast things switched up. Let's not act like these two weren't just out here trying to sell that fairy tale. Like Stefon was flying her across the world and even rented that whole castle